Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for January 24th, 2026. The character of the Defect and modifiers are Curse run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with Curse Seed, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidol. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from your deck at the merchant. And deadly events, question mark rooms can now contain elites, but also more likely to contain treasure rooms. So this should be a really fun combination. I see a lot of familiar names here. You have Kirkus with 21-24, amazing. Tied with Shivers. Wow, that's a great score. Pelts 2078, PGM 2017, Dark 1994. Yeah, really good scores here. I suspect it will come down to getting lots of collectibles and possibly lots of elites. Alright, we start off with Curse Key, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open an on-boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. And Duvidol, for each curse, your next search comes with 1 strength. And then because of Hoarder, I'll get lots of curses. I'll probably, with the large deck, you know what? I'll probably will try to be as aggressive as possible. Because I don't think I can really defend here. So yeah, let's try it out. There's a 3 lead path on the left. And then turning right. That path does have 1 early question mark room, then 2, 3, 4. I don't really see a path where I could skip an elite to get many more question mark rooms. I think this is a solid path. There's also an option to get 2 shops. That's probably too much. I will want to take 1 shop though. So let's go this way. That way I still have a question mark room. And then hopefully at that shop I can pick up some good attack cards. Alright, so I have extra energy. Let's do 2 defense. And I think I'll accept 2 damage just to be able to get rid of the block on these guys. Okay. And then here I can do zap and dual cast as well as a strike. Beautiful. Alright, Cool-Headed Self-Repair Leap. Well, I wanted to be aggressive and I'm not offering any attack card. Let's take the Cool-Headed. It's not a bad defensive card to have. Okay. Alright, and then here I got the Jawworm. Let's do Cool-Headed. I can double defend. Let's try to do a zap here. Fine, let's do a zap. Until I have curses, my strikes are not as powerful, I think. Alright, let's do Cool-Headed 1, Cool-Headed 2, then do Dual Cast, and then I am fully defended. Let's do a strike. Okay. Yeah, I'm not being attacked. Let's do 2 strikes, Cool-Headed, and I think I'll wait on the other Cool-Headed. Okay. And then here, 2 more strikes, and then the zap. That is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, yeah, I desperately need attack cards. Alright, I am not offered any attack card other than the Rebound, which I have to take. I think I desperately need some good strikes. Okay. Acid Slime and Spike Slime. Let's do 2 strikes here, 1 Cool-Headed, and I don't think I need to do oh, actually, I could have done another Cool-Headed rather than the strike. It's fine, though. Let's rebound the zap, and then do defend, and then another rebound. Here I'm actually taking a little bit extra damage. Who's my final boss, by the way? It is the slime boss, so yeah, desperately need more attack cards. Let's do Cool-Headed and a strike for a kill. Actually, the zap was enough too, right? We got a Distill Chaos Potion, yeah, and then Tempest, Auto Shield, Storm. Again, no attack card, but with the extra energy, Tempest might be really good. Storm would have been interesting if I wanted to pivot to a power deck. Alright, here I got my first set of curses. That's also lots of strength. And here, let's grab membership card. Beautiful. 50% discount on all products. That's really nice. I don't think I need the gear yet. I should gain lots of strength already. Do I want to take the buffer? It's not too expensive. There's also an all-for-one and FTL. That would make combo very likely. Maybe not now, but definitely soon. I think I'll do it. Let's take the FTL. It's cheap. Let's take the all-for-one. It's not cheap, but expensive, but useful. And I could even take Flash of Steel and Charge Battery. Let's do that. Okay. So now this should become a good zero-cost deck with those all-for-ones. All right, let's do FTL, Flash of Steel, 2 strikes, zap, and then a Charge Battery. I should have considered drawing the Blessing of the Forge here. Yeah, I should have done that. All right, I think I'm going to risk it. Let's drink the Blessing of the Forge now. There's an all-for-one, and there's also a rebound. Unfortunately, the FTL doesn't work. Let's do Flash of Steel. Gives me back a Tempest. Yeah, that should be enough. Actually, the FTL is enough too. Beautiful. Got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7. Deal 52 damage to all enemies. Now, that does make combo a little harder, but I still will take it. And then, yeah, if I have the all-for-one, I think I'll take the Beam Cell here. Streamline would be actually a really solid attack card. But no, let's take the Beam Cell. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's upgrade. I have no idea what to upgrade in such a large deck. The Tempests, I guess, or the All-for-One. Let's upgrade the Tempests, sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's 1 extra Lightning Orb. Yeah, let's hope that was a useful decision there. I could fully defend if I upgrade the Charge Battery. Let me first see if I can draw something with the Flash of Steel. No. Alright, fine. Let's upgrade the Charge Battery to be fully defended here. And then, unfortunately, the Dual Cast is a little useless. Alright. I'm hoping I can defend next turn. I can get rid of this guy. Alright, yeah. So there's the FTL. No, I don't think there's much I can do, right? Let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me. No, yeah, even even if I get super lucky with the Tempest, there's just nothing I can do here, right? Which is a shame. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, alright. I think maybe with some luck. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously with luck you can do anything, but, yeah, clearly we would need a lot of luck to be able to crack that one. Let's double defend here, then do zap, and might as well do another defend. Where were those 3 defense last turn? And then here, let's do FTL, all for 1, and then, yeah, okay. Yeah, all for 1 should be a lot of fun here. Alright, I got Vajra Strike come with 1 strength, a strength potion, turbo with the all for 1 is really good, let's take it. Okay, Cold Snap would have been a good attack, but here I got 3 copies of Regret, as well as Strawberry. I can pick up Brace from XP by 7, so already have lots of max HP. And another doubt, a set of doubts, that gives me a collect bonus on those. We also got Potion Belt, and pick up gain 2 potion slots, okay. So just need to fill up those potion slots with some potions. Speaking of, Dreamcatcher would give me another set of cards, right, at each rest site, and especially because I don't really know what to upgrade, that might be a good choice. I think I'll take it. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck, alright. Let's also grab, I think the Streamline is very cheap. I should grab that, which means I can't afford anything else, which is fine. Yeah, I think Streamline is worth it. Okay. Right here, you know what? I honestly have no idea what to upgrade, so let's rest here. Yeah. And I'm offered Ball Lightning. That's a good attack card. Go for the S might be good too, but let's take the Ball Lightning. All right. Okay, here I got the Grumman Knob again. 10 strength already. Let's do Beam Cell, FTL, the Streamline, and a Strike. Yep. All right. That was easy. Got Meat on the Bone. If your HP is added below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Another 0-cost card like Overclock. Let's take it. Okay. And here I got a question mark room. Regular fight. Didn't get an elite in the question mark room yet, which is disappointing. Let's rebound the Beam Cell, then draw it with the Flash of Steel, and then kill with the Ball Lightning. At a Cultist Bush, which is probably going to be hard to use. A Claw is interesting, but I think I'll take the Streamline to get a collect bonus on that. And then, no. Let's rest here again. I don't think there's anything I need to upgrade. I think I'd rather get a collect bonus on the Beam Cell. I don't have one yet, right? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Alright, so Slime Boss here shouldn't be too difficult, right? I could rebound the Streamline. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, hang on. Let's see what the Overclock gives me. Yeah, I think I'll rebound the Streamline and then do Charge Battery and Tempest. Okay. I think Streamline will transform already. I think let's do Streamline all for 1. Because then I'll get another 0-cost Streamline, Overclock for Beam Cell, and a Strike for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, well, with 10 strength, things shouldn't be too difficult. Did I get another set of doubts? No. It was a Clumsy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Echo Form, Reboot, or Electrodynamics. Reboot is interesting. I think I will take the Electrodynamics to have some AoE damage, though. Echo Form might have been interesting, too. Pandora's Box is really tempting. Up and pick up Transform all strikes in defense, and I'll get 3 copies of each new card I get. That might give me lots of collector bonuses. Is that worth it? Yeah, it's definitely better than the Astral. That would give me upgraded cards, but I think this is better. Gives me many more cards. Okay, I do have an Overclock already, so that's 1 collector bonus. I'm also pretty happy with Echo Form Creative AI. No, this is pretty good. And my deck just jumped up to be 83, to have 83 cards. If only I could find a Mind Blast. 1, 2 lead path on the left. That will give me 3 early question mark rooms, and then only 1 more afterwards, so that's 4. If I decide to skip a guaranteed lead, go on the right, I'll actually only get 4 question mark rooms as well. So yeah, I think I'll stick on the left. Yeah, let's do it. A little disappointed. I was hoping for more question mark rooms. Alright, here I got the Sphere Guardian. Let's do Overclock first. Should I do Creative AI? No, I think I'm fine. I think I'll do Rebound all for 1. Overclock again, and then Cool-Headed. I probably misplayed something there. I probably didn't need to rebound the all for 1 if I was going to draw it again. Alright, here I can fully defend with the Equilibrium. Let's see what the Sweep Beam gives me first. I was hoping to also deal enough damage. Nope, I got 2 Equilibriums instead. Alright, fine, let's do this. Okay. And then I should be able to deal 3 damage next turn, right? Yes, beautiful. Okay. Alright, Capacitor, Skim, Cool-Headed. I would love a Skim, just because I feel like I have lots of 0-cost cards, not enough card draw, but let's take the Collector Bonus and the Cool-Headed instead first. Okay. Here, I did not get a curse, but I got Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Okay. That was actually really good not to get that curse. Now, in retrospect, Olea had pointed out a while ago that I should think about taking the Wraith especially in a run where we have Hoarder. So I got 3 copies of it. Should have thought about it a lot longer. Lucky I didn't get it. Yeah, I would love to get the Necromorph curse though. Yep, beautiful. The first attack played this turn that costs 2 or more is played twice and pick up and obtain a special curse. Gives me even more strength. Okay. And then here, yeah, why not? Let's take the old coin relic. I'm going to pick up again 300 gold and 3 copies of shame. I'm up to 19 strength already. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, let's do 2 beam cells, auto shield, and static discharge. Okay. And then here I can just do all for 1. Beautiful. It's going to be played twice too. Got a dex potion. Blizzard. Yeah, probably not that useful. I would like a hologram. I think that's probably better than charged battery. Even though that would give me a collect bonus, let's take the hologram here. Okay. Alright, Book of 7. Didn't get an elite in the question mark room yet, right? Yeah, a little disappointing there. Streamline is played twice, which is tempting. Let me see what the overclock gives me first. Let's do it one more time. Then do FTL. Then Flash of Steel. I'm a little worried I might not be able to deal enough damage and I can't defend, right? So this is 34 times 2, 68, plus another 34, that's 102. If I drink this, that'll be another 6, so that's 108. I need 115. Having played the potion sooner would not have made a difference. Yeah, I think I have to see what the cool-headed gives me. Yeah, no, that's a bummer. I miscalculated. There's a Tempest. Let's use the 1 reload in the day. Yeah, I should have realized that the Tempest would deal another... Actually, it's only 3 damage. Would that be enough? Well, let's find out. Let me drink the Strength Potion first, too, right? Alright, so I did Overclock 1, Overclock 2, then FTL, then Flash of Steel, double play the Streamline, and then do another Streamline, and then Tempest is exactly enough. So that, thanks to the Strength Potion, I was able to perfect on turn 1 there. Got a Motion Chip. If you lost HP during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all orbs at the start of your current turn, which is not bad. I think it's safe to take the boot sequence here. Sieg would be really good, too. Oh, man. It's 3 boot sequences. Does make my first turn a little, I guess, not easier, but less stressful. How about that? Alright, let's do Overclock, then double play the Streamline. I mean, if I get that every time, I'll be happy. Let's see what this gives me. Turbo, another Overclock, and 1 more Overclock. There's an Echo Form. Let's do Ball Lightning, Echo Form, and then do the boot sequences. 1 was probably enough, though. Alright, and then here, let's double play the Electrodynamics, and then Hologram. I had a 0-cost Streamline here. Beautiful. Alright, I should have probably tried to get something with Overkill, though. I don't have a Dark Orb, so it might have been difficult. We got an Essence of Steel Potion, which is great. I think Compile Driver is interesting. Scrape. I don't start with an Orb, right? So Compile Driver might not be guaranteed to be good. Let's take the Scrape. That might be really good here. Do have a lot of 0-cost cards. So once again, I don't think I'll upgrade anything. Let's instead rest and grab... Did I get a Collect Bonus on the Overclock yet? I did. So let's not take that. Let's get a Collect Bonus on the Rebound. How about that? Okay. Alright, here I got Parasites and Question Card, Future Card Rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from. Okay. And here I got the Slavers. At least I'm defending turn 1. Let's do Sweeping Beam. 28 damage, that's a lot. Overclock. Cool-headed, although I could do... Yeah, wait, let's do Streamline to get rid of the strongest one, probably. Yeah. Then do... well, definitely, let's do the boot sequences. I think I'll just do Tempest here. Okay. A little risky not targeting backliner, but let's see. 20. Might be in trouble here. Actually, I can't get... Hang on. Let's do Auto Shields, Beam Cell, Overclock. Oh, no. I'm off by 1, right? I guess I have to drink the Essence of Steel Potion. I should have drank the Dex Potion. That would have been enough. Yeah, I messed that up. And then here I can easily kill with the Streamline, right? Alright, fine. Perfect. This one we got Bottle Flame. Before I take that, let's grab the Liquid Memories Potion. And I don't have any of these. Should I take the Equilibrium? It's not a bad idea. Wait, I thought I got a Equilibrium somewhere. Never mind, I already had that from the Pandora's Box. So let's grab the Collect Bonus on the Equilibrium. And then Bottle Flame and pick up to an attack stage. Come with this card in your hand. That could be the Streamline just because of the extra damage I do with it. Or all for 1? No, I think I'll do the Streamline. It's a lot of damage. Now, that might be a card I want to decide to upgrade, though. No, I think I'm fine without it yet. Let's hope I'm fine without it. Instead, Glacier is great. I already have Equilibrium. Probably don't need this. Let's take the Glacier. Beautiful. Okay, I think I'll do another question mark room. Luckily, did get finally an elite in the question mark room. Fight. I am taking damage here. Wait, 18, 22, 31. I am fully defended with my boot sequences. Let's do Streamline twice, Electrodynamics, and then play the boot sequences. Okay. Alright, so this guy's dead for my orbs next turn. Alright, and then I think I'll do another set of... Wait, hang on. Let's do FTL. Beam Cell first, then FTL. Then Streamline. Oh, that's actually enough. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I was worried about the minions, but didn't have to be there. Okay, you got Anchor Surge, come with 10 block. Seek, Beam Cell, Force Field, Barrage. I already have enough Beam Cells, right? I think Seek is really powerful. I should definitely take that. Beam Cell would be great if I was guaranteed to have orbs. Which I'm not. I'm not guaranteed to have orbs, at least. Alright, let's do Scrape first. Oh, beautiful. Flash of Steel to get... Oh, I was gonna say to get the bird to the ground, but no, that just killed. Beam Cell and Streamline is enough. Awesome. Alright, Defragment, Rebound, Chaos, or Steam Barrier. I don't know if I should take Chaos. Steam Barrier is interesting. I already have enough rebounds. Let's take the Chaos. That might allow me to get Dark Orb, although I'm hoping to get Overkill a different way, too. Alright, Sentry and Sphere Guardian. Let's double play the Streamline. Okay. And then probably just do Tempest. No need to play the Boot Sequence. Okay. And then here, Rebound is enough. Actually, with a Beam Cell. Beautiful. Alright, Hologram, Claw, Consume, go for the ice. Should I give in and take the Claws, or I think I needed a... Yeah, I need one more set of Holograms to get a Collect Rooms for that, so let's take that. And then, again, I don't think I need to upgrade the Streamlines. Instead, let's get a Collect Rooms on the Sweeping Beam or Turbo. I think Card Draw is important. Let's take the Sweeping Beam Collector. Okay. Alright, Champ here. Yeah, let's start out with the Streamlines, and then do Church Battery, nothing else. Might have considered using the Cultist Push, so probably the best time to do it. Luckily, I did get an Equilibrium here, which is great. Let's do that. Then Beam Cell, double play the Streamline again. Let's do Cool-Headed, why not? And another Beam Cell, okay. Alright, that's actually forcing a transformation, okay. Can I deal enough damage? Let's do Beam Cell, FTL, then Scrape, then Sweeping Beam. Wow, I can Hologram the Streamline, and that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, awesome. Well, things are going quickly at least, so that's good. We got a Swift Potion. What's the other curse? I think I got another... Yeah, I got a Collect Rooms on the Parasite. Beautiful. And then here, Collect Rooms on the All for One or Creative AI. I think All for One is better. Yeah, I might have trouble getting combo or overkill here. Snecko is interesting, but I think I have to risk... Colin Bell is good too. So Black Star is better than Colin Bell if I have more than 3 elites, which is not guaranteed. Very likely, but not guaranteed. Black Star would still allow me to get the I like Shiny modifier, right? Because I think I have 19 right now. Let me just check. 15, 16, 17, 18. This would be 19. I get 3 more, that would be 22, and I think that should be enough, right? Yeah, let's take it. I'm going to pick up a unique curse and 3 relics. Also gives me extra strength and max HP. Why not? Got Data Disc. That come with 1 focus. Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers chests you open contain 2 relics. And Calipers, at the start of your turn, lose 15 block round on all block. That makes my opening boot sequences much more powerful. So now I probably should play them every time. Okay. Alright, 1, 2. Only 1, 2 lead path on the left. That gives me 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. Okay. I think it might make sense to skip that and take a 1 lead path. That gives me more question mark rooms. So if I go to this elite, I'll get 2 question mark rooms. Same here. And then 3, 4, 5. That's 3 more than the 2 guaranteed elite path. And if I go on the right, that's also 5. What about a shop? Is there a path with a shop? Well, on the left there's a path with a shop. What if I skip this elite? That way I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I will skip a shop that way, but I think that's worth it to get more elites. Yep. Okay. Maybe a shop was better and a better idea though. Let's hopefully get a shop somewhere else. Alright, let's do the boot sequences here. Do Streamline. Get rid of this guy and then Charge Battery. That way I'll save some HP or some block with the Calipers. Okay. Should I did take a Chaos. Should I? Actually, never mind. I have the Stone Calendar that will kill, right? So I can't even wait for a bunch of turns here. That's fine. Would have also been really agonizing to wait that long. Oof. Okay, fine. Let's take the Chills uprated. Did I get enough overclocks? I thought I did. Yeah, so I don't need that. I could get a Collect Rooms on the Charge Battery, but I think Chills might be more... Well... So the problem is it will make my opening hand kind of useless. But fine, let's take it. I have Calipers. Hopefully it'll be useful there. Okay. Here I got the Orb Walker with 10 incoming. Okay, at least... Right, and I have my opening hand Streamline, which is almost enough. Not quite, though. And then do the boot sequences. Okay. And then here, FTL. There's nothing I need to seek, right? Yeah. All right. Okay, Hologram. Darkness, Streamline, or Stack. I had enough. Did I have enough? Yeah, I had enough Streamlines. I had enough Holograms, so let's pick either Darkness or Stack. I guess, I don't know, Overclock. Overkill is going to be really difficult, but... Stack might be much better, especially in this deck. Okay. Upgrade a card. Yes, finally. Let's upgrade the Streamline that's always in my opening hand. If only I can find it. Right here. Okay, beautiful. Alright, that does way more damage now. Alright, Giant Head. I don't think I can really get... Wait, if I play a lot of cards... Yeah, no, I would have to play a lot of cards. Let's do the Chills, then the boot sequences. And then this is 76. That's not bad, but sadly not quite enough. 81. If I brought it back again, oh man, maybe if I drank the Swift Potion, would that have been enough? If I do Turbo Electrodynamics Hologram and bring back the Streamline, is that 100? That is 100. All right, beautiful. Was able to get overkill that way. Awesome. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. Combo is going to be probably way too difficult now. Let's do Equilibrium, Turbo, Beam Cell, Scrape. I'm just dealing way too much damage, right? Yeah, I can hologram another Streamline, and that should be enough. Alright, gives me overkill again. Got Pendant. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage, as well as a Swift Potion, and Hyper Beam is interesting. I do have one Scrape. A second Scrape would be really tempting, because I do have a lot of zero-cost cards. There's also a Go for the Ice, which I thought I had one copy of. No, I didn't have a Go for the Ice. Let's take a collect bonus on the Scrape here. Okay. Alright, here I have to be careful with the Spiker again, although luckily I do have the... Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of block thanks to the chills. Alright, so this is enough. Didn't even need to double play it there, right? I think I will save that Swift Potion for the final boss fight. I might need it on turn 1. Alright, here, let's hologram that Streamline, play it, sadly, only once, but that's fine, and then I can... Oh, I should have rebounded that. Yeah, it's fine. I was supposed to rebound it, it's okay. And then here, again, Dark Orb sadly won't work because of Stone Calendar. Actually, I already got overkill, right? So I would need to go for combo, which is going to be a little different fight. Double Energy Ball Lightning, Stack, or Steam Barrier. I had one set of Ball Lightning, so let's take a second. Stack would have been nice too, but I think a second Ball Lightning is better. A second set, I should say. Alright, here, double play the... Oh, that's actually not enough. I'm still fully defended. Let's double play the Streamline, then do the boot sequences and the chills. Okay, so that should give me lots of block with the Calipers. Okay. That should be enough, even against... If I don't get rid of the minions, that's 59. Yeah, that's still enough. Let's, well, get rid of the minions easily with the Sweeping Beam, though. Alright, and then let's do Equilibrium and Charge Battery. Okay. Alright, and then here, I think I'll hologram the... Is the Streamline enough? Not quite, but I am still fully defended. Let me actually see if I can get another attack. Yeah, Rebound is enough. Beautiful. Got Happy Fire every 3 turns, get extra energy, and a Duplication Potion. Very nice. Yeah, collect most on the chill. Alright, fine, let's do it. Definitely triggers the Calipers. Okay. Alright, here, let's do the boot sequences and the chills. And then, I mean, I'm just being careful, right? That way I can easily attack the Spikers next turn. Let's... Oh, right. Pendant. Okay. Fine. Get rid of the backliner. Okay. It's a lot of block for one turn. Rebound 1. Another rebound. Then draw one of those rebounds. And get rid of you. Okay. And then I just need any attack to kill. Beautiful. Alright, that was easy. White Noise is interesting. This is like the 4th time I'm being offered a Steam Barrier, and I think I'm going to ignore it again because there's an auto shields, and I will go for a collect bonus on the auto shields. Okay. Alright, here let's upgrade. Not upgrade, right? I have to. Well, I don't have to, but I want to rest to grab a collect bonus on. I had enough beam cells. I didn't have any Go for the Ice, and I did have one set of stacks, right? So I think I'll take the collect bonus on the stack here. Okay. Alright, here I got Pain as well as Backup Operation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's very helpful. Actually, is it helpful though? Because my opening hand is already fully set. We also got Pentagraph at the start of boss combat, still 25 HP in case I need to heal any of my 262 HP. Now, I could imagine hitting a shop and getting more collective bonuses, but I think it's worth the risk. Because I'm thinking, so this could give me a lead, right? That's 55 points. I just need more than 2 collective bonuses in the shop, and that might be totally worth it. Of course, I could get a shop in the question mark room. There's also a chance of getting Mind Blast, although I don't think that's super necessary. I think I will risk it. Oh, man. This is... Let me know in the comments what you did, but let's skip the shop and hope I get a shop in the question mark room. Now, this might be a good chance to either get rid of the Transient or get combo, one of those two. So let's try it. Let's play the boot sequences and the chill. That should help me a little. And then double play the Streamline. Okay, that's already 100 damage. Okay. I mean, if you can kill the Transient, then having 31 strength, that's probably the time to do it. Let's do FTL. Sweeping Beam, probably double play the Streamline again. Okay. Then, oh, one of them was double damage. Beautiful. Let's grab another Streamline. And I don't think I'll do Overclock here. Okay. I need an all for one to be able to get combo or try to get combo, right? Let's do Cool-Headed. Hologram. Did I have anything with card draw? I guess the FTL. Although another Cool-Headed would have worked too. And then I don't think I'll do Rebound or anything. Let's do Equilibrium and then Rebound. Rebound at the end. Okay. Well, fine. Let's try Echo Form. Then do Overclock. Hologram, one of the zero-cost streamlines here. Okay. Wow, look at that. Actually taking some damage. Well, not taking some damage. Being attacked, which is not something I expected to do. All right, there's an all for one. Hang on, hang on. Do I have enough zero-cost cards? I don't have that many, unfortunately. Let's double play card draw with the sweeping beam, because the all for one's going to get double played, right? So that's 1, 2. That cursor, I was hoping something better. Let's do 3. Then 4. Hoping for a turbo, I didn't get it. Then 5. And then 6, okay. Then 7, 8, 9. I need a turbo here. 10. Yeah, I didn't get a turbo. Alright, fine. I mean, I could use a potion to try to get a little bit, one more card played or a few, but getting another 10 would be very difficult. Alright. Failed on missing transit with 30 strength. I'm a little disappointed. Now we got an energy potion, which I don't think I'll need, right? How badly do I need the dex potion? I might need all the potion. Actually, what? I think the cultist potion is going to be useless. I already have 30 strength. Getting one more strength is not going to make that big of a difference. Now, I need a set of turbos. As much as I like the skim, I have to take the collectibles on the turbos here. I did get a shop. Very happy with that. Okay, that's actually a relief. All right, I can first buy the ceramic fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. Do I need the Omori? I mean, I might get a collect bonus on curses, so I don't think I'll take the Omori. Let's take the Tilling of Courage. Strategy elite combo with 2 extra strength. Let's grab all the cards here, right? And then Panacea, why not? I mean, can't get a collect bonus, but I might as well take it. And then I don't... Focus potion is interesting with all the chills I have. That's probably better than the dex potion then. Let's do it. And then... Oh, I can't remove anything. Should I take the Mayhem? No, that's a little too risky. Alright. Okay, I'm glad I was able to hit that shop there. Alright, here I got the Mom. Double play the Streamline first, then do the boot sequences. And you know what? Let's play all the chills. Okay. Well, at least I am able to play 10 cards. I do have the Swift Potion for the boss fight. Maybe I'll try to use that. Here, let's do Sweeping Beam, Overclock, Sweep. You know what? Let's do a few more Overclocks. Then Beam Cell, go for the ice, Rebound, Sweeping Beam. And it's actually not enough, but the Sweeping Beam next turn should be enough though, right? Alright, and that way I also have double damage ready for the next fight. Okay. We got an energy push, which I already have. I don't think I need another one. Aggregate. I mean, yeah, if I had more card draw, I would take it. But I think, did I need another equilibrium or did I have enough? I think, yeah, I had enough. I also don't have any defragments, so yeah, I guess if I don't have a choice, I have enough ball lightnings too, right? Let me just double check. Yeah. So I guess if it's between these two, yeah, let's take the aggregate, right? Okay, here I got the Spire Growth. Wow, that's a lot of damage here. Okay. Let's play all the chills. Ideally, actually, I was going to say I would play some small attacks, but I don't think I can play. My smallest attack will deal 30 damage, so yeah, I can't really get the Pendant close to 10. Chill number 3, that's a little too much. Stack, go for the ice or fission. I only had one set of go for the ice, right? Which I bought at the shop. Where is it? Yeah, so let's grab the collectibles on the go for the ice, okay? And then here I got the giant head in the question mark room. That's good. Yeah, let's again play all the skills first and then do the chill, the streamline, I mean. Okay. And that is overkill again. Beautiful. Yeah, over 200 damage. That was pretty nice. Alright, here let's do beam cell, cool-headed, and panacea, charge battery, then all for one. Oh, let's play twice, right? And then beam cell and streamline again for a kill. Beautiful. Got an Chaco every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy, a fire potion which I'll skip, and man, I already have enough overclocks, right? I don't think I'll take more of those. There's no reason to take genetic algorithm, unfortunately. Yeah, I have way too many overclocks. Alright, I guess I'll do... Wait, I have enough beam cells too, right? So I think I'll take the reinforced body. Sure, it's not a bad card, actually. It will give me some block in case I need to. And then let's heal one more time to grab a collector bonus on... Did I have enough sweeping beams? I thought I did. Yeah. I don't have any barrage. I definitely have enough overclocks. Let's take the leap. Sure, why not? Actually, barrage with the chills I have would be pretty good, just in terms of damage. Alright, so... Hang on, let's drink this first. I think I will play all my cards here. That does make my next turn a little harder, but I think it's probably fine. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do Streamline twice, and then just to make my life easier, I'm going to Liquid Memories to Streamline again. That way I don't have to deal with only being able to play one card next turn. Okay. And then here, let's do Beam Cell, Streamline twice, then all for one. That allows me to play another Streamline. It's a turn 2 kill against a Time Eater. Beautiful. 28 minutes, and I got a collector on the pain, so I'm very happy I didn't take the Omori. So this should have been a good run. Did not pass the 2,000 threshold, 1992. That's a little low. I'm a little disappointed. I perfected 8 of the 9 leads. I think I only missed the Sentry Stone Act 1. Got all the bosses, overkill, 19 collector bonuses. Man, I suspect people got more than. Yeah. I was able to get the stuffed curse modifier. Everybody would have gotten Insidious stuff and curses. I mean, look at that. 280 max HP. That's a lot. Yeah, like Shiny was very doable. I guess if I didn't take the Calling Bell, yeah, that still would have been doable. Yeah, same with Black Star. So unless you skip both Calling Bell and Black Star. What did I do wrong? I guess I just didn't get as lucky as I was hoping with the collector bonuses. That's the only thing I can think of. You know, maybe getting combos somewhere early, that would have been difficult. Also would have taken a lot of time. Yeah, let's see. Let's see where 1992 puts me. I know people got over 2,100. Okay, no, never mind. I'm in 13th place. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought this was worse. But yeah, people definitely were able to do much better here. I do wonder if that means that they maybe went for a guaranteed shop and were able to buy more stuff. Or maybe I did skip in the lead on Act 3, right? So maybe not skipping that lead might have allowed me to get a slightly higher score. At most, it would have only given me 55 points. Admittedly, I did skip the lead to get a shop and to get collector bonuses, and I don't think I was able to get any collector bonus at that shop. Maybe one. So that might have been a little disappointing. Yeah, wait, let's see. So if... I think, so the Dark probably did what I did, which is skip the Elite and get at a regular fight instead of question mark from somewhere. If you get 50 points more, that's 2,042. Nobody has that. Actually, Shivers and Kirkos got 2,000, or wait, sorry, they got 2,100, so 2,124. So that is 32 points more than me, so I wouldn't be surprised if that means that they did go for that guaranteed lead. Or maybe they just got luckier with the deadly events modifiers. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Draft, Colorless Cards, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and Gemino did really well with 1789, congratulations, and again, you can sort of tell it jumps up to immediately 1800 and 2000 afterwards, so I wouldn't be surprised if all of these guys using glitches and Gemino effectively got first place, congratulations. Gemino perfected all the elites and all the bosses, which is very impressive, and I would have thought impossible. Gemino did tell me that he took a left path on Act 1, which meant he was able to get an early barricade, which I don't think I saw a single barricade. Actually, that's one thing I noticed yesterday, because it was a Big Game Hunter run, I expect a lot of good rare cards, and I barely got any good rare cards until Act 2. So that made my Act 1 pretty difficult. Having that early barricade would have made a big difference. So yeah, that allowed Gemino to perfect everything. Also was able to get Highland and Curses, which was definitely possible. Got Overkill, as well as the Well-Fed modifier, and the Lightspin modifier together with Encyclopedian, which is not... Well, actually, that was kind of doable. And then, unfortunately, missed the Raining Money modifier, the one with more than 2,000 gold, by just 4, which is very unfortunate. So got 1,996 gold, which is very close to, but yeah, unfortunate. So theoretically, another 25 points from getting lucky there, but yeah, no way to get 1,800 with a basically perfect run from Gemino. Congratulations again. Then you have Goldberry with 1764, not far behind. Goldberry also perfected everything. I suspect Goldberry took the same path that Gemino did. Also was able to pull off Highlander curses, which again, I think emphasizes that Goldberry was able to break the curse of him not being able to get curses that plagued him all throughout 2025, I guess. And then was able to get Insidian, missed a combo and the Lightspeed modifier, and then also saw the feed too late, so did not get the Well-Fed modifier either, but still, very decent score. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Gemino got the Well-Fed modifier as well, and that explains the 25-point difference between them. So yeah, top 20, well-deserved. Actually, not even top 20. In my mind, first and second place, so congratulations. Then you have Peltz and Alex tied at 1662. Alex did really well yesterday. 9 out of the 13 elites perfected. All the bosses got 4 collector bonuses. I think Alex is the only one who did decide to go for collector bonuses, so was able to pull up to get the 4, which means that he was able to get the same number of points as people who went for Highlander. One of those collector bonuses were the apparitions, though, so that means that he probably wasn't able to get either Well-Fed. Well, definitely didn't get the Well-Fed modifier. And then Alex from the beginning drafted a deck that went for collector bonuses. He also picked up a bunch of strike cards to make the perfected strikes work, which took a little bit of time, but once he had enough strike cards, it became much easier. And then he also was able to get Overkill lots of times towards the end. And then just like me, he was able to get curses by getting the Writhing Mass at the very final fight. That was very lucky, and also was able to pull off combo with a lot of luck against the Giant Head. Congratulations. Was able to get the Lightspeed modifier as well as the Encyclopedian modifier, of course, and yeah, great score. Congratulations there. Then you have David with 1632. David perfected perfected, or mentioned that he skipped an elite on Act 3, and then he also forgot to remove a duplicate normality, which is unfortunate. He had to skip the elite to be able to remove that duplicate normality, and then because of that, he didn't get the curses modifier. He did not get the writhing mass as most others did because of that different RNG. So yeah, unfortunately, theoretically, another 100 points, well, actually, I guess not 100, like 45, because he did skip and lead, would have allowed him to get a much better score. But still, that's pretty good, 31st place. Then next you have to scroll down a little bit to get to PGem and Roland, tied at 15-12 together with the Dark. Congratulations. In the top 20, and then my score, yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't that great either. So I ended up with 1462. That is tied 418th place. So I did miss one boss. I'm actually exactly 200 points below Alex. That's because I missed the boss, and I also only perfected 5 of the 13 elites. So I did not have as much luck against the elites. And then, yeah, the boss I missed was the Act 3 boss. And that one was a big mistake. I only realized that thanks to Ole's comment. He pointed out that, first of all, I could have killed Deka at some point with the double tap heavy blade, which I completely ignored. But then also, there was a corruption that I would have been able to draw if I had not forgotten the fact that I had Frozen Eye, where I could see exactly when my cards were coming up, because I had a Battle Trance. I played that. That did not allow me to get the corruption. If I knew that the corruption was at the bottom of my deck, I would have been able to play a Shrug It Off or something else first. So that was a big mistake of mine. I think, yeah, I should have realized that mistake, and I should have perfected that one. I was able to pull off Highlander Curses, and then, yeah, just like Alex was able to get a lucky Writhing Mass at the end. Although I did have to reload that Writhing Mass fight to get the curse. The first time I did not get a curse. I had to be much more careful the second time around. Was able to get Overkill. I like Shiny and the Well-Fed modifier thanks to the feed. I only needed to use the feed 3 more times to get the stun modifier, and I definitely had the opportunity to use it 3 more times, but I missed that. I was able to get Money, and Encyclopedian, and missed the Lightspeed modifier. So not the worst run, but yeah, definitely missing that Act 3 boss, and especially missing it because I had a relic that I just didn't use is unfortunate. And then Knight has 1 point less than me, which is interesting. So Knight perfected 7 of the 12 elites. Knight also skipped an Act 3 elite to try to get curses, and he succeeded, was able to get curses. Only perfected 1 of the 3 bosses, which is low, but he was able to get all the other modifiers, like Highlander Curses, Overkill Combo, and the Stuff modifier. So yeah, by skipping an elite on Act 3, he missed 30 points, but then I suspect he was able to get 25 extra points from getting stuffed, and then got 2 more regular fights to make this difference of 1 point, which is very interesting. And then there's Mike here with 1460, 2 points below me. A few other shout-out. You have Allery, who perfected only 1 of the 3 bosses, struggled a little bit, so not in the top 100. Sita mentioned that he is currently playing Ascension 20 runs, so he's not participating in the dailies, but yeah, I am a big fan of Ascension 20 runs. I can definitely see that. Good luck with those. And then Simone mentioned that he had a great run. It was going really well, but then he got distracted by a Pringles can, effectively, and clicked Abandon Run instead of Save and Quit, which is kind of hilarious way to go, and I hope Simone was not too upset about that. He did replay it, and unfortunately on the replay it wasn't going that well, so he just abandoned that one. And the replay obviously wouldn't have saved the score too, but yeah, that's a shame. That can sometimes happen, you know. Sometimes you get distracted by delicious food and you misclick. That definitely happens. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.